Okay guys, quick update at the greenhouse. Alright, so I had to work on the pumps a few times. I had a problem with the little pumps. Uh, I put in this new filter system and I forgot to open the other valve, so when the poop plugged up the filter, it was too much on the little pump and burned it out. So out of the three little pumps, one pump burned out, so I decided to just scrap it instead of ordering another little pump. And I added this pump. And this thing is running pretty good right now. It's quiet. But I changed the way this was. I basically have both pumps running up through here and dumping through here. Before I was getting... The way I got this set up, there's no way I can get too much water from the big pump, because the big pump one was overflowing the tube. So by having the small tubes, it slows that down a little bit. And then this is kind of like a vent tube. It just sits in there. I don't have a socket to put in there right now, but when I do, it's just going to be a vent. So, because without this on there, this would not drain. Just these two would. So it's very confusing how water works, and it tries to create a siphon. It just becomes a mess. It's hard to explain how it works, but that is it was a little complicated getting that to work, so the three lines would drain out of that one going up into one. All right. And I probably, oh, it's not leaking. I was making sure. I thought it was a leak, but it's the plastic. All right. So another thing I screwed up on is I have all these valves that I shut off and turn on for because there's pipes underground over there and back there. And the whole time I thought this thing was going through the ground. It wasn't. So when it got hot, you can see they didn't take it good when it got hot. So probably gonna chop all these dead leaves off. And pretty much I kind of got backed up on my whole project. And I think when the pump went out, it took a little beating. The cucumbers don't like it real hot. But you can see they're still growing. I don't know if this is a cucumber or butter squash. I mean, the first leaves look healthy. It almost seems like there is a little bit of deficiency. I think it's iron. And I might have to add some stuff to it. I'm thinking I do have an iron supplement, but I don't want to waste it on it. And you see this cucumber just isn't doing that great. I do got a cucumber growing somewhere here, right there. But I don't think it's gonna live. Oh, it's starting to get bigger. It might be alright. I'm thinking now that I got everything working properly, I might actually get some cucumbers out of this. I stuck this lettuce in here, and you can see it's bolting. I'll probably eat that up soon, or it does. And I got the red light. I've been running the red light. And this is pretty dark. A little purplish. This is the red chard, but it's kind of purple. I think because I have... Oh, this one's more purple. Look at that. That one's a little duller. I don't know why. These are actually new plants that I put in there. I gotta get in there. I got plants to put in here. I've just been lazy. Too busy trying to fix everything else up. This is the mallow. And it's got its little pinwheels. See, some of them are dying off. Couldn't take the heat, I guess. I got some big ones here. These things are nutty. I like to chew on them. You can get these out of the wild. That's basically what I did. You can see this didn't take the heat very well. They curled right up. So these banana peppers are looking pretty good though. See little spiders there, see that? I think that's spider mites. It's getting towards that season when you get spider mites. So let me get some iron in this. And see if it changes the situation here, because this looks, it's either the sun's doing this, could be because the pumps went out. It did that. You can see those die off. See the leaf burnt there. And another I think it was just getting too hot in here, because look at these cucumbers. They're just not doing that well. I guess it just gets too hot here. Maybe I should just take them all outside. That's the only problem with having plants in the greenhouse in the summer. If you ain't got enough ventilation, you're gonna have problems. I was thinking about just taking these things right outside, because they're still growing. You see, they're still growing. So we'll see if I get a cucumber out of here. You see, I got some flowers over here. Maybe I'll stick them outside. This was an experiment to do them inside, and I'm kind of regretting it. This has been a super hot summer, so it's not like last summer. Last summer was cooler. I was only getting the 80s. This is 90s. I guess I can't do 90s. Not here. If you look at these things, oh my God, these are wicking buckets outside. Beautiful. Now, if it was fall, they'd be better if they were inside, but summertime, you want your wicking buckets outside. And I have no blossom and rot, and I'm going to make sure of it by pulling that off. But these are Cherokee purples, and they're beautiful. They're getting big. These are great tomatoes, all different sorts. And they were falling over. I got to zip tie this one up. But they got so big, they fell over a few times. And I'm just going to keep vining them, and I'll zip tie them, whatever it takes. And I won't be that long. I'll be eating some of these. Let's see over here. See, there's more tomatoes. These are the purple. These are either the black ones or the purple ones. I don't know. I got a European black tomato, grape tomato. These are different. These are the goldberries, and there's one ripe. Goldberry tomato. It's supposed to be sweet. See, I don't like that. That leaf did not look good. Well, they're doing beautiful in the wicking buckets. I can't complain, except for this yellow. I'll pull that off. Oh yeah, look at that Cherokee. It got blossom and rot. This one was deformed. So yeah, this one was deformed. And I guess it got rotted from the rain. Oh, great, I really messed that up, didn't I? That's alright, that'll work. That'll be fine. But yeah, more grape tomatoes in there. Someone's letting off fireworks. Yeah, it's been a weird growing year. Like, I'm not used to this. Here's my tank back. I don't know if I'll put some fish in there or what, I don't know. Well, that's pretty much it. I don't want to do too long of a video. I won't be putting it on YouTube. Alright, I'll do an update later. My solar system's down. Like, taking a beating. Too much power with the fans running. So, there's so many things I gotta do. So I'll do another video later.